This is IGN. Marvel fans are hyped for the X-Men reboot casting. Welcome to your IGN Daily Update. But first, Mike Flanagan has issued an update on his long-awaited The Dark Tower TV series, although it sounds like it's still far from being a reality. Flanagan, famous for Netflix horror shows The Haunting of House Hill, The Haunting of Bly Manor, and Midnight Mass, has been trying to get an adaptation of Stephen King's much-loved fantasy saga The Dark Tower off the ground for years. And while the script for Season 1 has King's seal of approval, he's struggling to get the go-ahead to start production on what he has described as his Holy Grail project. The Dark Tower is currently one of the most complicated properties to get started, Flanagan told Entertainment Weekly. Getting the green light on Dark Tower is a much longer and more involved process than anything else I've ever approached in my life. The priority for Flanagan is his Carrie TV show adaptation for Amazon's Prime Video, which he developed as part of a multi-year deal he signed with the streamer earlier this year. The Dark Tower is not a part of the Amazon deal, although Flanagan has indicated that Prime Video could get behind it eventually. And a new Nightmare on Elm Street film is in the works, but this time Paramount is reimagining the iconic horror flick. The Hollywood Reporter has revealed that Paramount has secured the rights to the original script for Wes Craven's A Nightmare on Elm Street, allowing the studio to adapt it to a new film. Paramount will deliver the movie through its new genre label, Paramount Primal, which is helmed by J.D. Lifshitz and Rafael Margulis, the producers of films like Barbarian and Friendship. Details on the new take are under wraps, and it's unclear if the film even has a writer or director attached to bring it to life. But members of Craven's estate will produce. Craven's widow, Iya Labunka, and his son, Jonathan Craven, will produce the film along with Mark Toberoff. It's been 16 years since the last Elm Street film, which was slammed by critics and made a modest splash at the box office. Freddy Krueger has remained absent from the big screen ever since, but there were attempts to bring him back throughout the 2010s. Marvel fans are celebrating the latest X-Men casting rumors, which suggest that Star Wars sequel trilogy standout Adam Driver will play a new incarnation of Magneto. Famously played by Michael Fassbender and Ian McKellen, the latter of which will reprise the role one more time in the upcoming Avengers Doomsday, Magneto is a key member of the X-Men universe and a pivotal casting for Marvel to get right, as it looks to a new generation of actors to take on the comics' familiar characters. Discussion of Driver playing Magneto has been fueled on social media by high-profile Marvel tipster My Time to Shine Hello and DC source APC Horseman, who was the first to correctly claim Scarlett Johansson had joined the Batman Part 2 and that Josh Brolin had been offered the role of Hal Jordan in Lanterns. X-Men casting reports are now heating up as Marvel begins work on its fresh, youth-oriented reboot that's set to debut following 2027's Avengers Secret Wars. The project is being led by Thunderbolts / the new Avengers director Jake Schreier and is seen as a linchpin of Marvel's next saga. Of course, there is already widespread belief among fans that we've already seen the casting of one new X-Men character, as many are convinced that Sadie Sink's secret role in Spider-Man Brand New Day will be revealed as Jean Grey. Last week, Obsession star Indy Navarrete set tongues wagging as she revealed that she recently met with Jake Schreier and was interested in a Marvel role, prompting Marvel fans to begin discussing which member of the mutant team she will likely play. Maybe Mystique? While Schreier's movie isn't expected until 2028 at the earliest, it's clear Marvel already has its eyes set on the MCU's future following the end of its current multiverse saga, which is set to be bookended by Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. These movies will not only cap off the MCU's current, rather uneven era, but also bring in legacy characters from the Fox X-Men universe in a final send-off. That's your IGN Daily Update. My name is Tony Jackson, and if you want more news on your favorite games and entertainment topics, make sure to visit us at IGN.com. You can also download our free app on your phone or console and subscribe to our weekly podcasts through the podcast service of your choice.
unspoken layer.